welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into this video because as you can see by these clips, I'm getting straight into the recipe. So I wanted to make a foaming whipped sugar scrub, and I have made one before on my channel, which is my coffee and vanilla sugar scrub, so definitely check that video out. I did use the same exact recipe, I just did not use coffee and vanilla, of course. So this is a candy corn scented foaming whipped sugar scrub, and I wanted to make it for the holidays. Now there were some noticeable differences between this sugar scrub and my previous sugar scrub, but we'll get into the factors that contributed to that. For now, enjoy the video. As y'all saw, I had my distilled water, cocoa betaine, SCI noodles, and then I had my stearic acid and I melted those down. Something about those SCI noodles, they take a long time to melt down, almost like 2 hours, 2-3 hours, no lie. So in this little bowl, I have my stearic acid that had melted down. In my previous video, I waited for it to cool down to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. In this video, because I wanted to prevent some clumping because there were parts of the stearic acid that was quickly solidifying, I just decided straight from the double boiler to pour it into this mixture. And as you can see, there is a noticeable difference. But nonetheless, y'all, I was going to continue with my recipe because, I still wanted to see what it would turn out like, even if it wasn't as fluffy. So I went ahead and added everything to my mixing bowl and whipped out my stand mixer because I knew that since it was that consistency, that I would need to incorporate a bunch of air in it. And as you can see me, I'm right there watching this thing, and it kind of looks like it is fluffy like the previous sugar scrub, but it was not. If you've ever used Stevenson foaming bath whip, it has the same exact consistency after you whip it, so it's not too soft, it's not too hard, it's kind of like just right, so it'll be able to keep its shape. At the same time, it won't be too hard to scoop. And here I am mixing it up so that you can kind of get an idea of what the texture is like. Again, not too fluffy, not too stiff. It's manageable. You can do something with it. And here's a reference of what it was supposed to look like. It's kind of like whipped egg whites. But I'm not mad at this one. I honestly didn't expect for me to like it because I thought it was going to be way too hard. But it wasn't bad at all. Now, when it came to, look, I don't go to the gym right now. I had to take a break. But when I do, I'm not skipping arm day because this was a workout. And this is what it looks like with the sugar incorporated. Well, half of the sugar. I did add the second half. I just wanted to see what the texture would be like, if it would be too hard once I add a portion of the sugar, but it wasn't at all. And because like I said, it was a workout, so I'm not whipping it again. I had to whip it with my stand mixer. Yeah, work smarter, not harder, babes. So in the previous clip, you saw that I added a preservative. So the reason why we add a preservative, as a reminder, is when you have water in your product, or if your product will come in contact with water, it is advisable to add a preservative to keep the growth of bacteria and other nasties out of your product. And I know y'all saw I added a bunch of mica. I know. I just wanted to get that color. That was way too much. But we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about this decorating portion. After I finished this sugar scrub, I was on Canva. That's where I go to add my, little intro and outro. And so I look up some elements, candy corn elements, of course. Y'all, candy corn is not orange, yellow, and white. Like orange at the bottom, yellow in the middle, white at the top. It is literally yellow at the bottom, orange in the middle, and white at the top. No, I need to speak to somebody who makes candy corn, because I could have sworn as a kid, and yes, I do love candy corn. I'll say it. I don't care. Judge me. Because yeah, it literally tastes like caramel. Like, stop playing. Candy corn is really good. No, but literally, I remember as a kid biting off the bottom portion, which was the orange one, because it was bitter. So when did they switch it to the orange being in the middle? I need to speak to someone and put in a formal complaint. Yeah, that. So the lesson of today is, if you are making a product and you want that product to resemble something else, so you're using the likeness of an object, a person, or whatever it may be, it might be best, no lie, to do a quick Google search to ensure that you're making it how it should be made. In my defense, though, I don't know if this is some Mandela effect going on. I remember the orange being at the bottom. Also, in my defense, even though they're not in the correct order, quote unquote correct order, it still gives candy corn. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you look at this sugar scrub and do you say, yes, candy corn, I know exactly what that is, or not? Like, just give me y'all opinion. Okay, y'all, so you all saw me pipe the 2 jars and then pipe this glass jar. I don't know what it is about this glass jar, but for me, it gives candy corn more than the other jars do, even though the purpose of me using those other jars was because of the tapering, just like a candy corn. But I don't know why, for some reason, this jar looks more candy cornish. But as y'all saw, I was contemplating on whether I should do more, because I gotta do more. And of course, here I am doing more, because clearly in my past life, I was a baker or a decorator. I was into sweets or something, because that's what I'm always doing. Decorating my products as if they are treats. for this last design, I was just doing something, honestly. Initially, I thought, like, oh, this would be a nice, cute spider web if it was, of course, white. And then the rest of the foaming whip is black, or a nice mummy. But that's not what I was going for. So I just wanted it to be like a representation of fall. When I think of fall, I think of some oranges and yellow. So this is what I came up with. Honestly, it wasn't really a thought out design. It was just like oh, what it'll look like if I put some of this on the wall of the jar and then do this. And of course I had to drizzle some stuff on top, because of course I have to do the most every single time. And again, most of the time it is just for the aesthetics, for me to take my thumbnail. In the next few clips, I'll show you all what all of the designs look like. You guys let me know which one is your favorite and why, because I would love to know what you all think. Anyways, y'all, we are coming close to the end of this video. I hope that you all, like always, enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the daisy fields the next time. Bye.